This was supposed to be Andhra Pradesh's dream capital, a thriving metropolis built from scratch to rival some of the best planned cities in the world. But all that's left now are under construction buildings, vast stretches of empty land, and 25,000 farmers clutching onto unfulfilled promises. Over a decade since its conception, Amaravati has now turned into a ghost town. With the Telugu Desam party and Chandrababu Naidu returning to power, his pet project is now poised to get a new lease of life.
एक रात काली रात हमें गुजर गई थी, अब चंद्रोदय आएगा शायद, जब क्या बोलते हैं उसको, राजधानी फिर से बनेगी, किसान हम खुशी हो रहे। शपथ ग्रहण तक चंद्रबाबू नायडू ने नहीं लिया है। यहाँ पे जो कांटे, यहाँ पे जो क्या बोलते हो फॉरेस्ट जैसा बन गया था, उसका क्लियरेंस स्टार्ट हो गया है।
After the bifurcation of Andhra Pradesh and Telangana in 2014, Hyderabad was declared the joint capital, giving Andhra 10 years to build a capital. That's when Naidu, the then Chief Minister of the newly carved out state, conceived the idea of transforming Amaravati from a farmland into a world-class capital city at an initial budget of nearly 30,000 crore rupees. For this, Naidu's government pooled land across 33,000 acres from over 25,000 farmers, and each farmer was promised a commercial and residential plot in proportion to their land apart from crop compensation. The government also signed an MOU with Singapore to create a master plan for the city and roped in British architect Norman Foster to design the ambitious city. The capital city, located along the banks of the Krishna River, would span 217 square kilometers. It would be at a convenient distance from both Vijayawada and Guntur, both crucial cities for Andhra. Banking on Naidu's success in transforming Hyderabad, Amaravati saw immense investor interest. Construction companies, retail majors showed an interest in developing infrastructure, setting up shop not just in Amravati but across the state. The World Bank and the Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank pledged $300 million and $200 million each for the development of the capital. PM Modi laid the foundation stone in 2015 and work began in full swing. At the time, approximately 10,000 crore rupees was spent. As of 2019, according to a status report by the then Andhra government, construction of the Secretariat had begun, an interim High Court and judicial complex were inaugurated, residential infrastructure was under development, and deals were signed for commercial and tourism infrastructure. And then everything came to a screeching halt. TDP lost to YSRCP. Jagan Mohan Reddy took over as the CM of Andhra Pradesh in 2019. Jagan, not convinced about Amravati as the capital, steered clear of the initial plan and eventually began working towards a three-capital structure. However, nothing actually materialized during his term, and 10 years after the bifurcation, Andhra remains without a capital.
5 साल जो ऐसे इधर गुजारे थे, कुछ भी 1 रुपया पैसा किधर से भी नहीं आया। बहुत काली रात जैसे तकलीफ पड़े थे किसान ने। अभी बहुत दिक्कत हुआ था, लेकिन अभी तो सरकार बदलेगी तो फिर अमरावती चालू होगा तो अपने किसान के पूरे तकलीफ दूर हो जाएंगे, समझ के हमें समझ रहे हैं।
Now with Naidu returning to power, the Amravati capital plan is back on the table.
ఆంధ్ర ప్రదేశ్ ప్రజల కోరిక 5 కోట్ల మంది ఆశ 5 కోట్ల మంది డిజైర్ ఇది అందుకే ఈ అమరావతి రాజధాని.
This is the wish of people of Andhra Pradesh. That's why I'm declaring here in Tadikonda that Amravati will be the capital. If the capital is built here, all towns between Vijayawada and Guntur also come together. My resolve is to build a dream capital, one with world recognition and one Telugu people will be proud of. What is Andhra Pradesh's capital?
ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ రాజధాని ఏది ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ రాజధాని.
Naidu's biggest poll promise was that he would resume work in Amravati, but he has also said bringing investments back to the state would be a major focus.
From the past few days, lot of activity had started in Amravati. We will definitely, keep all the projects that have been derailed in Amravati back on track. We always wanted Amravati to be a growth engine for the state. Mr. Naidu ji has a clear vision. We are aware of the current situation. So without burdening the state exchequer, we will definitely work out on models, financial models, to finish the construction of the capital city of Amaravati.
Land prices in the region have already surged 50 to 100%, and people in the state are hopeful that the capital plan will bring improved infrastructure, create jobs and a higher standard of living.
నారా చంద్రబాబు నాయుడు గారు రేపు ప్రమాణ స్వీకారం చేసింది.
After Chandrababu Naidu is sworn in, our hope is that the Amravati project work will resume and the farmers and workers from here will be given job opportunities.
కూలీలకు ఉపాధి ఉద్యోగ అవకాశాలకు ప్రాధాన్యత ఇస్తారని మేము ఆశిస్తున్నాం.
यहाँ पे जब 10,000 रुपये एक यार्ड था, यहाँ पे 8,000 रुपये था, आज 20, 30, 35 को चला गया था.
There's renewed hope for people, for farmers who gave their land, and for investors and realtors.